Hey y'all, today I have another addition to the Eternal Return Black Survival Food Recreation series. I need to come up with a better title. Today I'll be recreating coffee buns. Similarly to the mocha bread, this is a coffee-based baked good that is slightly sweet and packed full of espresso flavor. I will be taking a slightly different approach with this recipe because I wanted to stuff the buns with cream. So if you didn't know, I also stream all my cooking and even play Eternal Return on Twitch. Links to my socials are down below along with the written recipe. But without further ado, let's begin. Start off by adding warm milk into a bowl, then whisking in sugar and finally adding active dry yeast. Set this aside for 5 minutes to allow the yeast to bloom. Now in a large bowl, sift bread flour to ensure there are no lumps. I recommend bread flour for this recipe as it has a higher protein content than regular flour and therefore more gluten will form during the kneading process. Get out a stand mixer. If you don't have one, manually using a whisk and then your hands is also an option, but prepare for a workout. Add the sifted bread flour, the yeast and milk mixture, any instant coffee of your choice, cocoa powder, salt, and finally softened butter. You will also need to add 1 egg, but I forgot while recording, so you'll see me add it after I started the kneading process. Set the stand mixer to medium speed and let it go until the dough starts to form. Stop and scrape the sides as necessary. Once the dough starts to form, take it out into a bowl and manually knead it with your hands. Add a bit of bread flour if you feel the dough is too sticky or not forming. Let the dough rise for 60 minutes before continuing. Lay down parchment paper over a baking sheet and let's begin forming the buns. Tear off a palm-sized section of the dough and continuously pinch towards the bottom to create a smooth top on the bun. I think it's easier if I just show the footage of me doing this rather than trying to explain. After the buns have been formed, allow them to rise again for another 30 minutes, preferably in a warm area. Then bake in the oven for 15 to 20 minutes at 355 degrees Fahrenheit. After that time is up, turn off the oven and leave the buns in for another 10 minutes to allow residual heat to finish the baking process. I don't have footage of me making the actual whipped cream, but let me explain it really quickly. Pour 1 cup of heavy whipping cream into a cold bowl and whisk while slowly adding 4 tablespoons of sugar. Continue whisking until stiff peaks form. Along with this, I'm making a simple coffee syrup. Dissolve instant coffee in water and slowly add powdered sugar. Allow this to simmer until the liquid becomes thick and syrupy. Back to the buns, take them out and let them cool to room temperature while we finish up the cream. In one bowl, add the whipped cream and a touch of vanilla extract, then combine. In another bowl, combine whipped cream with the coffee syrup from earlier. Poke a hole in the coffee bun and slowly pipe the cream into the bun. And the final product is a subtly sweet coffee bun with delicious sweet whipped cream in the middle. I know it's not exactly the same, but the exterior looks like the image in the game, right? I hope y'all enjoyed, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video if you enjoyed. Check me out on Twitch if you haven't yet, and I'll see you on the next one.
Here we go. I mean, what?